We are the Bridge Consulting Group, and we are dedicated to bridging the gap between advisors and students. Our team is made up of 6 hardworking employees who had a hard time in college but found a way to make it better and easier for everyone. Our college experience starts with the advising department. With a growing number of students, we believe we have the tools to further enhance your school and regain student advisor bonds. Hello, I'm Linda Alumbigo, and I'm the Bridge Consulting Group's communication specialist. I obtained a bachelor's degree in business administration from Cornell University, which later brought me here for 5 years. I completed the executive summary. This is my coworker, June Zhao. She also graduated from Cornell University, but with a master's in finance. Her prior experience gained her the position of Chief Financial Officer at the Bridge Consulting Group. In this proposal, she completed the statement of need. Logan Bard is the man with the plan. This is our administrations manager. He has been with us for about 5 years now. He received a business administrations degree from Princeton University. The recommendations portion was done by him. That's Jackie Collin, our senior project manager. She helps structure our program and comes up with bright and exciting things for us to do. She has been with our company for 5 years and obtained a degree in strategic communication from Columbia University. She completed the external communication section of this proposal. Dennis DeLeese graduated from Harvard with a master's degree in management information systems. He has been with us for 4 years and is our internal communication specialist. He also did the internal communications portion. Last but definitely not least is our Director of Human Resources, Ms. Ricky Tan. She has been with the Bridge Consulting for 5 years and received her Master in Mathematics of Finance from Columbia University. Ms. Tan completed the company background.
No one can whistle a symphony. It takes a whole orchestra to play it. It means communication and teamwork is important for all business. With a group of enthusiastic individuals from the Bridge Consulting Group, any organization is guaranteed to perform their own symphony and win the champion. Our company is a global advising company focusing on helping university advising departments to communicate with their students. Let me introduce the company background to you. My name is Ricky Tan, and I am the Director of Human Resources for the Bridge Consulting Group. Our company was officially founded over 5 years ago by a group of young people who graduated from the Ivy League. They used the Brooklyn Bridge we used to hang out around as the company's name and logo. It also symbolized the purpose of the company, bridging the gap between students and advisors. We are in a rapid growth from the very beginning. Now with more than 2,000 employees, we have worked with over 500 universities from over 10 different countries. Our company built a great and stable long-term relationship with over 100 universities, including the top 50 in the world, such as the University of Washington, Columbia University, and University College London. Our company's core values include integrity, creativity, accountability, achievement, respect, and empathy, as well as maintaining a commitment to continuous improvement. Our goal is to bridge a gap between students and advisors, offering efficient information systems to track needs and problems. Using a soft and friendly communication tone, our company requires high professional ethics and devote ourselves in establishing high trustworthiness by creating an amiable atmosphere for our clients. Our aim is not only to reach the goal of our clients, but also to build the connection and deliver the best services. Each employee has a high sense of accountability, and employees are trained to work as if one fails, the whole team fails. We promise to track programs with feedback consistently, being able to know what needs to be fixed or improved. Showing out the accomplishment by far, we believe our company will bring great success. And thanks for listening to the company background. Now I would like to introduce to Jun Zhou. She will illustrate the statement of need.
Hello everyone, my name is Jun Zhou, the CEO of the Bridge Consulting Group. The topic of this section I'm going to talk about is the statement of need. Academic advising plays an important role in helping students arrange their courses. The Bridge Consulting Group specializes in bridging the gap between advisors and students. Most university students' goal is gaining enough knowledge to get a better work after graduation, and the Advising Center becomes the most important organization for students to know what courses they need to attend to gain the knowledge they want. The Advising Center's goal is to shorten the time to degree completion in accordance with UWG's Complete College Georgia by actively monitoring the degree process of students and intervening for students who are off track for graduation in 4 to 6 years. Internal communication occurs between advisors and various academic departments, and external communication occurs between advisors and students. The Bridge Consulting Group helps Advising Center in 3 ways, which are internal communication, external communication, and overall communication. Internal communication strengthens the relationship with academic department to gain the latest news to help arrange students across courses. External communication hold more events for students to join and give them lectures to know more about their majors. Overall image post new things like common questions to students on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram frequently. Let's listen to Dennis for the next internal communication section.
Thank you, June. In order for a workplace to become more cohesive and to increase its productivity, it's essential to have strong internal communication. In contrast, by having poor internal communication, it can lead to negative side effects. For example, an article was written by Sarah Jensen that states that nearly 60% of companies do not have a long-term communication strategies, which can lead to a loss in productivity, disengaged employees, and high turnover rates. We have examined the current internal communication strategies used by the advisement department of the University of West Georgia, and we believe that through our guidance, we can best improve our existing internal communications. Hello, my name is Dan Sayala, and I am the internal communication specialist and the IT director at the Bridge Consulting Group. The UWG Advisement Department primarily uses email communication, face-to-face interactions, and telephone contact in order to communicate with fellow advisors and UWG staff alike. As shown by the chart here, nearly 91% is being attributed to email and face-to-face interactions, with the remaining 11% being attributed to telephone contact. Now, to receive a better understanding of your current internal communication methods, the Bridge Consulting Group have collaborated to create a SWOT analysis, some of this being your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Now, some of your strengths may include advisors that are dedicated to make sure a student is exactly where they need to be, and as well as their strong media presence with students. Now, some of the weaknesses may include little communication between different departmental advisors, or not knowing enough information about a department other than the one that the advisor is in. Now, the opportunities for them can include stronger relationships between students and staff members, as well as more interactions with the advisors. And lastly, the threats may include a budget decrease for the department, or students feeling that the guidance that they received is not what they were looking for, or it did not help them in any way. By allowing this opportunity, our team will work with your department to increase efficiency and capability of its current internal methods that are already in place. By having strong internal communication, advisors can give proper information and guidance to their students, stay up to date on changes regarding a different department, and be more involved in the student's college career. Now I would like to hand it off to Jackie for external communications.
Thank you, Dennis. At least 2 of the Bridge Consulting Group's 6 founding members received improper or out-of-date information from an academic advisor during their college education, which resulted in them taking courses which were not necessary for their chosen degree. And they are not alone. According to a study completed by Complete College America, first-time full-time Georgia students completing a 4-year bachelor's in 2013-14 earned an average of 134.5 credits when only 120 credits are needed. How you communicate is just as important as what you communicate. Academic advisors are the link between the students of the University of West Georgia and the institution itself. The success of the university depends upon the success of the students. This fact alone underscores the importance of utilizing strong communication techniques. Hi, my name is Jackie Collin, and I am a Senior Project Manager and the External Communications Specialist at the Bridge Consulting Group. Now let's take a look at how your department is currently externally communicating. As you can see from the chart, advisors currently utilize a variety of methods to connect with students. Face-to-face, email, and telephone account for 92% of your overall communication. Aside from email, other online forms of communication such as social media and websites provide a way to deliver information instantaneously to a large number of people. And we can see that those forms of communication account for only 8% of your overall communication. To gain a better understanding of how your current external communication methods compare to other university advising departments, we completed a comparative analysis that also looks at Georgia State University and the University of South Alabama. For the most part, the methods used by all are similar, with the main exception being that Georgia State University does not list dedicated social media accounts for the advising department specifically. There are some notable differences in the web pages of each university, however, with both Georgia State and the University of South Alabama having a more user-friendly web page. Our analysis of your current external communication strategies, along with our comparison analysis, allowed us to take note of what you're doing right and what could use improvement. Using the recommendations in the following section, we are confident that your department will communicate more efficiently and become a more reliable source of information for your students. Now, I would like to turn the presentation over to Logan, who will provide the recommendations that we believe will help you bridge the gap between students and advisors.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Logan Baird, and I am the Administrative Manager for the Bridge Consulting Group. Today I will be covering the recommendation part of this business proposal. We believe there are many different solutions to improve the overall image of the Advising Center at the University of West Georgia. The three areas I would like to cover are the improvement of the department image, an increase in external communication, and an increase in student involvement. We believe for BCG to give our recommendation for the Advising Center is to build the relationship between the advisors and the students. Our company values student success for the students at colleges and help you bridge the gap between students and advisors. Following our recommendations will help provide a fast and easy way to improve the overall image of the Advising Center. Making a new change can be very time-consuming with our recommendations for improving the image of the department. Our company conducted a survey on campus at the UWG campus asking how students felt about the advising, and 38 out of 50 said they feel as the Advising Center does not have a good image. We hope to offer suggestions that would decrease the number as low as possible and make the improvement a lot better. After analyzing how the Advising Center currently operates, we feel that one easy way to improve the image is updating the website. After our research, we recommend updating the website to a modern style with easy navigation. Currently, it is very messy and confusing, and maybe specific information cannot be found or challenging to locate. On the website, there are typos and not enough visuals and members of the advising department without pictures or job titles and all that. The next recommendation, creating a new individual logo that would help improve the advising department's image. Having a new logo can help increase a new impression of the Advising Center. The current Advising Center seems to be a little too neutral and bland, which makes people view it not too appealing and don't remember it. So our recommendation is to create a attention-grabbing new logo with a modern and creative design that people would remember forever. Next, we would like to discuss recommendations that would benefit for the external communication for the UWG Advising Center. It can be very challenging to offer our recommendations to increase the external communication just because they require students to only meet their advisors once a semester. With that being said, there are certain external communication methods that are used more frequently than others, and that's where our main focus should be. Using social media can build a stronger relationship between the advisors and the students while effectively communicating in a faster way. The University of West Georgia Advising Center underutilizes social media accounts as to what we can see. For example, on Twitter before March 20, 2020, the last tweet was on September 19, 2019. That is a very big, large gap, and we need to use it more often. Using social media format will allow everyone to see updated information, whether it be current students, upcoming, or potential students, which is very key. External communication is the key of having success for a department on campus. Our recommendations for UWG's Advising Center on external communication would be to have a more frequently face-to-face visits between the students and the advisors. As studies have shown, face-to-face provides opportunities that other methods do not, such as the ability to read body language or nonverbal cues, and building a stronger relationship with just even networking outside. To increase the face-to-face interaction, the Advising Center might consider having more than one mandatory meetings throughout the semester so the students can get to know them better and actually build the relationship. This would allow the students not to feel like if they were forced to come in. The Bridge Consulting Group has identified that getting the Advisor Center involved with students is essential for having a successful department. Building a relationship between the students and the advisors is a very strong aspect of our company's recommendation. We would like to share with you for the ideas of increasing student involvement that would help UWG's Advising Center. The first recommendation that we'd like to start off with is maybe the Advising Center creating events on campus that would increase student involvement dramatically. Since communication with the Advising Center is mandatory, we believe that events that would allow students to get to know their advisors would be way more beneficial. Having games on campus where students can win prizes such as clothing, notebook, keychain, sponsoring cups and all that stuff by matching hobbies and degrees to their advisors. This would allow students and advisors to get to know each other in a very better informal setting. The second part of this is we would propose to increase student involvement in creating a mentorship for the students and maybe creating a fundraising event. Everyone loves the feeling of getting help by others, whether it being advisors or peers. So having a fundraiser event where students work with advisors to raise funds for a good cause can be effective for increasing student involvement, and also with students or upcoming students seeing students involved with the advising center could make them draw more traction instead of it's just being old. By following our recommendations for increasing student involvement, you will see the increase of student involvement on campus while also branding the image of the advising center. In summary, we want our recommendations to go in effect as soon as possible to create a great overall certification for the student image of the advising center. The ultimate goal for the advising center is to see the student succeed with all the available resources. Being able to bridge the gap between the students to advisor is the key point of being successful. Next, I would like to hand off the conclusion to Linda.
In conclusion, we, the Bridge Consulting Group, believe adding us to your school will enhance the student body by implementing interactive events for students to gain information. Strengthening the communication internally and externally helps students graduate on time and creates a bond that lasts forever. The Bridge Consulting Group wants you to remember we are never too far away. Thank you for considering us. We have made you a t-shirt as our appreciation. Do not hesitate to contact us at info@thebridge.com or give us a phone call at 212-274-3430. On the left, we have the Bridge Consulting Group's company t-shirt. Wearing this t-shirt signifies that we are all on one connected path. We are one. On the right is the school year planner for all students. It is designed to help outline classes and set up time intervals that will help make it easier for students to be successful. Any frequent questions you may have? Let's get right to that.
My recommendation of increasing student members' involvement for the future groups would be having a contest to where you could have students meet advisors and really build a relationship. Contests could either be from winning prizes to even just getting gift cards around the community, maybe like a free gift card for the bookstore because it's very expensive and having an incentive would make people want to come.
There are three parts in our recommendations. The first part is the image improvement. We think it can be done within 3 months because we have to design a new logo and change the website outlook. And the second part is the external communication. This part has something combined with the first part, so we think this can be done in 2 months. And the third part, the student involvement, is a relatively longer progress, and we think in 1 semester or 2 semesters they can get it in place.
There are actually very few risks involved with our recommendations, since nothing we are recommending is overly costly or complicated and can likely be done with tools that you already possess.
I believe our long-term potential has no limit in this department, being that this department is the entrance gate to our future. Since all students' journey begins at the Advising Center during freshman orientation, there are endless possible solutions for growth. Grabbing students' attention the minute they step on campus gives a direct influence to the path they may take within those first couple of weeks on campus. I believe that once the students are engaged, there will be more ways to access surveys that allow us to learn what they need in that time area and will eventually invite students to partake in job opportunities that will prepare them for the future and give them hands-on practice.
The Advising Center at the University of West Georgia always supports students in their path to graduation while delivering information about advising and registration, providing appropriate course recommendations to keep students on track, and teaching students to use tools for self-advisement offered at UWG. However, the Advising Center at UWG do not pay much attention on its social media account in Twitter. The latest Twitter they sent was at September 16, 2019. Posting Twitter more frequently will be very helpful to increase the Advising Center's image to UW students. Post more FAQ and solutions on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook every day could help to improve the image of the department's organization and increase students' involvement or interest in the department or organization. To get more effective external communication, perhaps the UWG Advisory Center could post more frequently and include polls, interactive games, or launch segments where advisors introduce themselves. Using social media format would allow everyone to see the updated information, whether it be current students, upcoming students, or potential students. Thank you.
The question is, why should we trust your recommendations to improve our department now and into the future? Well, our company has successfully assisted advising departments in numerous colleges and universities across the globe, such as the University of Washington, Columbia University, the University College London, and the National University of Singapore. Our consultants have also trained with some of the best companies in the business, including Davis & Company, Bob Golden Associates, and iCommunication Consulting Group. We take pride in our work, and if you aren't satisfied, then we aren't satisfied. Additionally, we would like to thank you for your time and for allowing us the opportunity to show you what our company can do for you.